Good evening, folks. Welcome to Beer Rating with Sean Connors, my special edition, Advent 2020 edition. Day 17, so just a week left. Tick-tock, getting close until the big guy visits, eats all of our cookies, and takes all of our carrots. Alright, so basically, I'll go over it again. Same as Advent calendar you had as a kid, but better. Instead of a chocolate, you got a beer. I mean, you can't beat that. And if you're, your typical Canadian beer drinker, chances are you've never had these beers before, as they've never been sold in Canada. If you travel a lot, maybe you've come across them, but there's a good chance you haven't. And on top of that, all the beers in the box never sold in Canada, and they've all won gold medals at various beer festivals. All right, let's crack open day 17 and see what we got. Had some interesting choices throughout this box so far. Let's see what the night brings. I said before, the only problem I have with this box is getting the beer out. Not always the easiest. This seems to be the hardest one so far. Wow. Alright, this one really doesn't want to see him come out, so I'm going to have to rip up the box a bit. Bear with me for a second. Alright. Had trouble getting a few, but not to that extent. We have, looks like it won 2 gold medals, the European Beer Challenge 2019. And I can't see the date on the other. And it says, introducing Martha Sexy Blond. Beer from the Kingdom of Belgium, so our Belgian brew. I think there's only one in the box. Alright, see what we got here. 8% alcohol, so a little stronger than usual. It says Martha Who. Really small writing, so I'm going to have to kind of squint in there. It says, almost a century ago, Martha was born in a quaint little township in Belgium called Heule. Houle? It says Martha loved Houle, its cobbled streets, its picturesque squares, and the beautiful meadows and creeks that surround it. She loved her birthplace so much that she developed 3 unique beers for it, reflecting her character, her passion in life, and the way she looked. The blonde symbolizes her crazy, wild, and happy nature using her original recipe. Martha's beer is still being brewed here in Houle. With respect for the traditions, the history, and the willful character of her beloved village, let's toast to Martha with love. Gives the ingredients. That's about it. So I'll zoom in so you can see it. And holy jumpers, can't find my clicker. One of those days, fighting with the beer to get it out of the box, losing stuff. Alright, so there you go. I'll go all the way around, not much on the can. Can seems to be a little bit smaller than the regular cans. Zooming out again. Alright, we'll pour it up, see what kind of aroma we got from it, and we'll see what type of flavor we got. I'm assuming it's a blonde ale. It's a double gold. Wow, the rating on this is really, really small. It doesn't say. I'm assuming it's a blonde ale. It certainly looks like one. Belgians are known for their ales, that's for sure. Alright, so nice golden color. Not completely clear, a little bit of haziness, so possibly it's unfiltered. It doesn't really say anything there. Typical ale aroma. Nothing really, in your face type of thing. A little bit of head. Let's see how it tastes. That's pretty good. There's Something there, I can't really put my finger on it. Yeah, actually the aroma and the taste is just a hint of something, which gives it a little bit of uniqueness. I don't know if it's a specific hops that they're using or what, but yeah, something kind of sticks on your palate for a second. Not bad at all. Seems to be fairly easy drinking. Really don't know where I'm going to put it on the rating scale. I can't see it being any less than a 3. My ratings, as per usual, 1's a drain pour. Don't like it, can't finish it. I'm literally going to pour it down the drain. It's that bad. A 2 would be a, yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I'll finish it because I don't want to waste my beer. A 3 would be a good beer, a 4 would be a very good beer, and a 5 would be the best beer I've ever had. So I can't see, so far I can't see this being less than a 3. I still got to take a couple more tastes. Definitely enjoyable. I think I'm kind of gone up to either a 3.5 or a 4. I'm not overly, if anybody follows me on a regular basis, I mean, I'm not overly generous. I've never had a 5, I've only had a couple 4.5s. Most of the beers, I mean, they're, I would say between 2.5, 3.5 would be the majority. Leaning towards giving this one a 4. I mean, it's fairly easy drinking. There's no lingering aftertaste, which is always a plus for me. I'm definitely enjoying it. Seems like I can always tell how much I drink during the review. I've had beers, you know, I'm lucky I can get halfway through, but this one is fairly easy. Take one more sip and then I'll decide. Yeah, I think I'm going to give this one a 4.0, which means it's a very good beer. It's definitely worth checking out if you can get your hands on it. If you're in Belgium, I mean, if you're in Belgium, you have so many choices. If you're a beer enthusiast, you have so many choices. The Trappist and everything else. You can get your hands on this one, by all means, give it a try. If you're over in Belgium, try it. I mean, I've always find local beer is always better than imported beer, the same beer. What I mean by that, prime example, Heineken. I've had Heineken in North America. Didn't enjoy it at all. Didn't like the taste, didn't like the flavor, not at all. I've been in the Netherlands, I've had it. For me, totally different beer. I really enjoyed it there. So if you ever get this in the country, by all means, give it a try. So there you go, folks. I think I'm going to stick with the 4.0 for the Martha Sexy Blonde from Belgium. And the brewery is, I didn't see this before, and I can't even really tell. Well, I guess that's the town they said. That would make sense. Heule. But they brewed and bottled in their own brewery. The Brew Society. I don't know what that really is. I don't know if that's a brewery or not. Yeah, I guess it is, because it says www.brewsociety.be, so I assume that's the brewery. There you go. So hope you can join me tomorrow for day 18. We'll see what type of treasure we got in the box. Until next brew, as always, enjoy responsibly. Cheers.